Namaste, welcome to my school, the Neve.
So, how's it going?
Super good. I'm super happy to welcome all of you here to my Neve to show you all just little inside of my school. Come along.
Shruti, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, yes. I'm a psychologist by profession. I'm also an early educator and also art of living faculty. I'm a meditation teacher too.
Wow, that looks quite exciting. So, what inspired you to start the Neve?
Well, the first inspiration is always the love for children. Like, just get it. But more to that is about introducing spirituality to children in a very different and a very fun way.
That just reminds me. So, what excites you the most about working with young children?
Their love, they're spontaneous, and they like how happy they are all the time, and how happy they are to learn new things.
So, if you had to describe the Neve in 3 words, what would that be?
That's interesting. Just 3 words is too less, come on. But yes, if to just bring things up, like when I thought about the need, what I really wanted to do here at my school was to really build compassionate human beings. Compassion is something that that will be with them ever since, like up till their adulthood. So compassion was one thing. The second most important thing is close to the nature. Nature is our biggest educator. Did we know that? And third, and the most important thing, which I wish I would have been told in my childhood days, is seva. How to just do an act selflessly, without any intention of self-enduring in it.
Wow, those are like three very
Yeah.
big and interesting words. So, Shruti, what is that one moment with the children here that has stayed with you?
Oh, there are many. You're asking me questions which does not have one answer, but I'll try to make it up. One thing that, well, when spirituality really hit me, that like I want my children to know certain shlokas, to do them certain rituals like Jal Arpan to Surya Dev or Jal Arpan to Tulsi Ma, or some shloka before their food, which is Annadata Sukhi Bhavatu. I, as a educator, was very scared that will they be able to do this? But trust me, the day I have heard these things from them, it has just melted my heart. That I feel so proud that I am being able to imbibe our own culture into such small 16 months, 18 months old children.
That makes me come to the next question, which is what makes you the most proud when you walk to the school every day?
I think an idea would have just been an idea, or a vision would have been just a vision without my team executing it. That my team is super special to me, super special to me.
So, since you talked about the vision, what is your personal dream for the Neve?
Well, now this is quite a personal. But yes, just because we are discussing this school has been blessed by Sri Ravi Shankar. He's my guru, and when I told him about this plan that I want to do something, I showed him the project. I went to ashram and showed him the project. He was like, "Ha, shuru karo." So my personal goal regarding the school is that he visits the school and he visits my children, because all of them know Guruji. They'll say Guruji, Guruji. They'll see the photos and they'll say Guruji. So I really want that to happen.
Okay, so how is the Neve different from other preschools in the city?
Well, you tell me, which school, which preschool talk about spirituality? Which school talk about seva? Which school talk about the emotional well-being of the children? One thing was very clear as a psychologist to me. IQ is something that can be worked on, that can be built on through time, through different ages. But EQ is extremely important. Emotional intelligence is something that children can imbibe right from this fertile age. You want to see my classroom? Come. My children are up for some circle time.
It's time to move your body and learn and play. Hello, Sabi. Hi, Sabi.
Hello to Shruti.
How are you doing? It's time to move your body and learn and play. Hello, Shruti. Hi.
Wow. So what is happening here, Shruti?
Well, circle time is happening here. When children they interact with each other, they get to know their name, they sing some bhajan, some rhymes.
And what are the benefits of a time like this?
Well, the benefit is quite interesting. You know, we think these small children, they will not know each other's name. Over here, they get to know each other's name. Over here, they get to know about each other. And you know what? This is what a feedback that comes through to me through parents, that at home they call for their friends. Where is Savi? Where is Purvisha? Where is this? Where is that? So children get to know each other through this. Most importantly.
So that makes me come to the question that how does a typical day of a child looks like at the Neeves?
Well, so when they start their day, it starts with a park time. You've seen the park? We even started our day with a park time. So they start their day with a park time. Then 15-20 minutes they explore, free play. We have Zumba sometimes in the park. We have yoga asanas and sometimes in the park. Then they come up for a child-led activity. What is child-led activity? Where children get a free will to do whatever they want. We have certain invites according to children and children's interests that is built, and they do explore such activities here. Now, you know, you might have a question, how do you get to know what interests the child? We have a super special thing. We do homegoing, where before the child comes to the school, facilitators of the Neev go to their house to meet the child, to know, to see how the child plays, and then accordingly we built up certain invites. Then we have circle time, then we have teacher-led activity where teachers guide the children what to do, what not to do, certain activities. And you know what? This school is a no tiffin school. So children, we provide the food for the children, and then there is meal time. Of course, you can see the setup right now. So after this, they will come here for the meal time here. And then after which meal time, we have storytelling time. And then there is a goodbye song and bye-bye to do.
Wow, that's like a power-packed routine for a child. How do you ensure that they are flowing smoothly between different activities and different areas? How do you ensure that you do that?
Look, settling is sometimes challenging, but the thing that I know about each child is only to make them comfortable come what may. Their comfort comes right like a priority to me.
So you spoke about settling. Could you talk about how do you manage separation anxiety in children, and let's say how long do the settling process even take?
Well, answering the first question, I think I mentioned a little bit about our home visits. That facilitator go to the house of the children before them becoming a part of the Neev, before they start their class. This really helps to bond with the facilitator and the child. They bond together. They know that somebody who has come to the house, that means this person is familiar. They try to, make their familiarity through that. And then once, of course, the children come, we do not do at a stretch a 2-hour school for them. We start with good half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour. Then we introduce food to them. So accordingly, each child has their own process. A child can be very familiar to the school right in 10 days. A child might take little time. So we give that much of time to the child and let them adapt this new culture as and when they feel like. There is nothing called, we have a protocol, but yeah, this is how we go. Hi Shivika.